And we welcome you into beautiful downtown Tulsa at beautiful One Oak Field, the home of the AA Tulsa Drillers. Today we have a very special guest, infielder in the Dodgers organization. Justin Yurchak joins us. So Justin, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's nice to meet you and spend some time here.
Okay, very good. You grew up in the Albany, New York area. I'm going to let you say the name of the high school.
I went to Shenandoah High School.
Shenandoah High School. Okay, very good. So Albany, New York area. You went to Shenandoah High School, then chose Binghamton. Talk about that decision.
Yeah, so Binghamton was the school that I visited at high school. Just loved the coaches there, and the facilities were pretty ahead of the game. Now it's even better there, and I just felt like that was the place for me, and it felt like home there. So I loved my 3 years, or my couple years there, and it was a good choice.
Obviously, the weather being in New York's not always conducive to baseball. So what kind of facilities do you have to work out until baseball season?
Yeah, so we have go to a couple different places. I'll go work out at one facility in the mornings, and then come afternoon I'll go over and hit at a local cage area, and that's where I'll also do my fielding and throwing. So you got to kind of make do with what you got, and you're gonna be inside most of the time. But
a lot of cuts though, because you're in a cage a lot, right?
Yeah, a lot of swings. A lot of cage work. It's nice when you get to spring training, get to see how the ball's flying on the field, though.
Okay, let's take us back to the end of last year, and you were just absolutely blazing hot. The entire team actually was hot, but especially you end up hitting 365. You did not qualify to be the hitting champion for the Texas League, but because you came up from high A Great Lakes at the end of last year, but you hit 365. So talk about the end of last year.
Yeah, it was. It's funny. The season didn't start so great for me, and a couple balls fell here and there, and everything started rolling, and it was nice once I got here to hit behind Miguel Vargas. You get a few more pitches after face him, so we had a great lineup 1 through 9, and it made it easy to hit. And when everyone's hitting, you hit, so it made it much easier last year.
Yeah, you had Miguel Vargas and Michael Bush. Jacob Amaya just got moved up to AAA, but this year this Drillers team might be the most talented team in all of the minor leagues, so it's probably pretty fun playing on that team too, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. When we have James Altman, Michael Bush, Andy Pages all in one lineup, it's pretty special. So it's a lot of guys are swinging it really well right now, and it's a lot of fun to be part of this team and be in the lineup.
So this is about the time of the year last year that you got really hot. You're starting to get hot again here this year. You've had multiple hits in 2 out of your last 3 games. So talk about the feel of the plate right now.
Yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit better. You're starting to see pitches, recognize pitches a little bit earlier. Kind of be able to have a swing that can hit both leaders and off speed, and hopefully we keep going from here.
Yep. So you're in Tulsa. This is not your second full year. Again, mentioned just a minute ago, you got brought up towards the end of last year from Great Lakes, about in July or August, somewhere at that point in the year. But this is your second year here in Tulsa. So what are your goals?
Do well. You want to always improve on what you did last year. So that's the goal. Maybe keep hitting and play some good defense, and cards will follow as they do. So just play as well as I can. Everything will happen.
Being from Albany, New York, is it pretty hot out here?
Oh yeah, it's hot. It's very hot these days, and I think it's going to be a long summer here. But
the only thing worse than playing in cold weather is playing in really hot weather.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Justin. Hey, I appreciate you joining Dodger Poker. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.